would more money solve all your problems? If you're struggling to make ends meet, would more money solve all your problems? Okay, it's not a trick question, but most people would answer yes. However, that's not the correct answer, because what happens is through our upbringing and the world around us, we are conditioned around money. And what happens is we develop a subconscious blueprint around money. Now, if you're in the habit of spending everything that comes in, it doesn't matter how much money you get, you're going to spend it all, okay? Because that is your subconscious blueprint. Now, good examples of this, and we're all aware of this, is lottery winners or maybe pop stars, sports stars who have earned a fortune, millions, very quickly, and then within a few years they've lost it all and gone bankrupt. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much you give them, they get rid of it. Okay, because their subconscious blueprint, financial blueprint, is predetermined to get rid of it. Now, these blueprints are formed when we're growing up. If you're in a household where you're hearing phrases, money doesn't grow on trees, we can't afford it, and that's going in, it's forming your way of handling money. Now, consciously, you're not going to get rid of it, but what happens is subconsciously you'll find ways to just spend it. You'll attract circumstances that just gets rid of it. Now, 1 second, I'll just bring in we've actually got a financial program, which is in our academy, Ash's Money Masterclass. Now, I'll come back to this. We've dedicated 6 sections of the 17th of financial blueprint because it's that important. Okay, so when I used to talk to people on a financial level about savings, creating savings and sort of building for the future, and they were struggling to make ends meet, they would often say, money's quite tough at the moment, but we'll start saving when we can earn a little bit more. And this is where I had to stop them and say, it doesn't work that way, okay? Because if your financial blueprint isn't changed, you will always find ways to spend it. Subconsciously, you'll do this, even if you don't consciously do it because you're thinking, okay, well, I've got all the bills to pay. Okay. Now, so even if all the money's going out the door every month and you can barely get by, to consciously change your financial blueprint, you have to start saving, even though you can't afford it. Okay. Because what happens is, you're saying, I can't afford it to the universe. I'll when I get more money, I'll start saving. Yeah, and the universe is just going to give you circumstances to keep spending it. The moment you say, all right, okay, let's put it, we can't really afford this, but we're just going to put a little bit to one side, that's where the energy changes. Now, something I'll come back to called the richest man in Babylon principle, where they say take 10% of all your earned income, the first 10%, and put it to one side for your long-term retirement fund. Do that over a couple of decades, and you'll be very, very. You can retire and live with plenty of wealth. Just 10%. Now, of course, that seems a huge amount if you're not already doing this. A huge amount of your income. People say, I don't have anything left. Now, the key is, financial advice should be just take a little bit. If 1%, if you can afford 1%, 0.5%, 1/10%. But the most important thing is you start doing it, even if it's a small amount. The universe recognizes this because the energy you put in that, okay, start changing your circumstances. Now, of course, you've got to take my word. If you've suffered, you've got to take my word for this. But it's still doing it to say to the universe, okay, universe, right, you're starting to take care of money. I will now give you better circumstances so you can attract more because your vibration changes. Okay. Now, what I want to walk you through is the abundance mindset, because a lot of stuff goes on subconsciously, and we've got this blueprint, and we a lot of people, and I've been there, you're predisposed to get rid of it, find circumstances that get rid of it. Okay, so we need to work on that, because if you're constantly thinking, I can't make ends meet, I can't afford it, you're pushing it away. You're saying to the universe, I can't afford it, I've never got enough money, and the universe sends back circumstances to make sure you can't afford it, and you've never got enough. Okay, because that's how it works. This is what we've been talking about through all the advanced habits. Okay, so there's only one way around this. It's to change the mindset to go the opposite way, to feel abundant. If you've watched a few of these videos, you know everything is about thoughts, corresponding feelings of what you do want. Because at all times, your vibration is saying to the universe, more of this, please. Okay, so if we can create an abundance feeling within, we're telling the universe, okay, we're feeling abundant, give us these circumstances so we can feel more of it.